Big brother name doesn't really roll off the tongue, you know. And like I said, I was down at United Players. A lot of people call Rudy, Uncle Rudy. And then just everywhere, you know, the kids start calling me Unc, and it just stuck. And, you know, and I just stepped into it, man. It manifested itself, you know? On 3rd and Oakdale, you know, Shoreview and the Fillmore, you know, these are all places that, you know, I grew up and played in, and with the city, with the youth of the city, I feel like, you know, I am them and they are me. So I'm kind of in tune with some of the needs of the young people. We really put the unity in community, you know. And you know what happened? It was ordained. Now, I'm not super religious or anything, but I have a strong faith in God. You know, there's no way in the world that I could have been through, shot 5 times, been in motorcycle accidents, car accidents. You know, we always could all use some support and stuff of that nature. So one of the dreams and one of the reasons why S4S was created was to support other nonprofit organizations in their efforts. As in comparison to other communities, there's not that many grocery stores, affordable stuff. You know, we know that the majority of Bayview is low-income housing, and you know, people living below the poverty line or whatever they call it. You know, so having access to funds and food is difficult, more especially like where we at up in Oakdale. You know, there's nothing in this area for anybody to. You know, there's no grocery stores in this area, you know, immediately close. Like you'd have to go a little ways, you know, for a senior or a young person who may have a parent that's working a lot and they're raising themselves, it'd be hard for them to get to. So, you know, there's just several different reasons why there's some food disparities. Me living up to my full potential for the people, for the community, for the youth. And more importantly, man, being able to inspire, because you know, you don't see those little boys' faces, man, because I didn't get to see that when I was coming up. Nobody was doing that kind of stuff, you know, and being consistent with it and being real with it and looking cool and coming through and being Unc, and you know, so it's different. And you know, I'm not perfect. Like I always say, I'm not a role model. I'm a real model. You know, I'm a real model, man. I'm not playing no role. I make mistakes. I never said this publicly, but you know, when I was in prison, I dreamed of doing this stuff that we're doing now. I dreamed of one day being able to come back to my community and bring free food and games and gifts and free washing clothes and a good program with a good message for the whole community, from the seniors to the youth. And working with Mobilize Love and City Team and Care has enabled me to be able to do that. So that is a dream come true. I wake up every morning and I pray that, you know, my footsteps be guided in the right way, you know, and I do the things that the people would want, you know, and I follow my heart, and I encourage everybody to follow their heart.